Hello, everyone. Rob Mahoney here with TVTP Solutions. This is going to be a different type of video today. I haven't broadcasted a video in quite some time, but I felt that I would be remiss given the events at Brown University over the weekend if I didn't get on here and at least use this opportunity to talk about the incident and what we know. Obviously, if you are a subscriber to my channel, you have seen that map behind me in all my videos. I live in Rhode Island, and so this weekend has been a bit of a shock, not only to myself within the industry, but to everybody in Rhode Island as a whole. I'm going to kind of go by the seat of my pants here. As far as, it's not going to be polished. There's no music, as you can tell. There's not going to be any, you know, video production or anything like that, as you can tell from how I'm talking. It is now Monday, December 15th. It's just before 5 p.m. So I just want to timestamp that in the video because as of now, we don't have, or legal authorities, law enforcement authorities do not have anybody in custody. As of this moment, there was a person of interest who has been subsequently released, and we do not know when or who perpetrated this shooting. Here are some things, though, from the prevention side of people who do targeted violence and terrorism prevention that we do know. Okay, so first and foremost, we know that this individual was having behavioral issues that people knew about. This person did not live in a vacuum. This person, leading up to the events this past weekend, was probably acting more and more erratic, and more than likely had gone into some type of isolation where he cut off, or she cut off, people that knew them best, and that there were multiple people around this individual that expressed concern. That might have been other students, that might have been family members, that might have been, anyone that came in contact with him or had contact with him, that were concerned about his behavior, or people who had lost contact. As a secondary thing to that, more than likely this person was on someone's radar, whether it was the school's radar or mental health professionals' radar, or perhaps even law enforcement's radar. One of those concerned individuals probably mentioned to one of those three entities their concern over this person's behavior and their concern for their well-being. So that's one. Second thing that we certainly know is that, given the fact that these things don't happen in a vacuum and that people probably express concern for this individual's well-being, is the lack of coordination. Whomever was told about the concern either didn't coordinate, or that individual's behavior didn't rise to a certain threshold for them to do a response. How the school interacted with their own police department, how that police department interacted with state police or Providence police, how mental health at the college interacted with law enforcement, or with other mental health professionals within Providence or within the state of Rhode Island, is still yet to be known. But there definitely was a lack of coordination in getting to this person early on when that concern was arisen. Third, planning. This person planned this out Whether or not they had a weapon already or they acquired a weapon in order to do this attack is still yet to be found out. But there was a level of planning of when they were going to do it, what day they were going to do it, what time they were going to do it. And in leading up to that planning, we have broadcasting, which is another step on the pathway of violence. This person more than likely expressed their intent, whether it was on a message board, on the internet, social media posts, or just in conversation with other people. Broadcasting is one of the major steps before an attack happens. And 5, the aftermath. We know that schools, not only Brown, but all colleges around the country, all high schools, all middle schools, elementary schools, are re-upping all of their response plans, all of their protection plans, and they are dismissing the prevention side of all of this. In fact, I have an email right here from my local school district and the superintendent of schools, and I'll just read this a little bit. As a follow-up to the information sent below, please know that in addition to our full-time school resource officers at the high school, middle school, the police department will be increasing patrols around all of our schools. Our school and our district leaders are in regular contact with the public safety officials, and our school leaders will be reinforcing safety and security protocols with all staff. So, yeah, that's good. All that is good. Make sure the doors are locked. Make sure entrance ways are patrolled. Make sure everybody knows, when suspicious activity happens, what to do. It's response. It's protection. It's not prevention. We don't know, to sort of summarize here, we don't know anything about this individual, what their motivation was, who they are, etc. But we know those 5 things. We know somebody knew about this. There was a lack of coordination. This individual probably broadcast their intent, more than likely. And we know that the aftermath will be a re-up of protection and response measures that do not necessarily put us more in a defensive approach than a proactive approach. So we'll timestamp this, and as if and when an individual is caught, I'll get back on here, and the information that is publicly available will go down the list, and we'll reference this video, and we'll sort of see if this individual checks all of the boxes on the pathway of violence. And if you're interested in taking a more proactive approach to this, please contact me. Go to the website, tvtpsolutions.com, and let's have a chat. Thank you. And our hearts go out to everybody that's been affected at Brown, the surrounding areas, and all of Rhode Island. I hold this place really deep in my heart, so we don't want this to be repeated, so let's not repeat the same mistakes that we do after every single one of them. Thanks, everyone.